You tell yourself you are done thinking about it. You make a decision. Today, I am not going to go there. And for a while, it works. You stayed busy, you stayed focused. You almost convince yourself that you have turned a corner, and then something small happened. A song, a place, a passing thought that came from nowhere, and just like that, you are back inside it again, like you never felt it. Few years ago, there was a man with foundation beneath him can build almost anything. Welcome back to the channel. If you are joining this series for the first time, I'm glad you found this space. We don't rush through the hard part here. We walk through them carefully, honestly, with the kind of attention they actually deserves. And if you've been here since the first episode,
Thank you for watching.
we have walked through the house that felt different, the money that didn't feel the same, and the last episode, the weight of the unanswered questions. Today, we are going one layer deeper. Today, we talk about why your mind keeps going back, not just emotionally, but why almost mechanically it seems to refuse to let go. And I think understanding this will change how you see yourself in this process entirely. So stay with me. You have tried to move on. You have genuinely tried. You have had good days. Days where it felt like the fog was lifting. Days where you laughed without it feeling like a betrayal of the grief. Days you went through hours without thinking about it, and then it comes back. A memory surface out of nowhere. A detail you had not thought about in weeks suddenly appears with perfect clarity. A laugh, the way she said your name, a specific evening that was nothing special at that time, but now feels like something you do give anything to step back into. And you wonder, why is my mind doing this to me? Why can't I just let it go? Am I holding on purpose? Is something wrong with me? And the longer it keeps happening, the more frustrated you become with the situation, with yourself, and with a mind that seems determined to keep you living in something that is already over. Before we go further, if this series has been part of your healing journey, share this episode specifically, because this one, understanding why the mind does what it does, is the one that tends to bring the most relief. Share it with someone who thinks something is wrong with him because he had not stopped thinking about her. And subscribe now so you are here for every episode still to come. We are building something meaningful here, and I want you present for all of it. Here is what actually happened, and I want you to hear this not as an excuse, but as an explanation that will bring you more compassion towards yourself. Your brain does not process the end of a significant relationship the way it processes other loss. When you were with her for months, maybe years, your brain built something called natural pathways around her presence. Patterns of thoughts, expectation, and habits wired around another person being part of your daily existence. A voice, a routine, the way your day was structured around the fact that she was in it. These pathways don't disappear when the relationship ends. They remain like the road that was built for traffic that suddenly stopped coming. And your brain, because it is wired to seek what is familiar, keeps sending signals down the same road. Keep looking for what used to be there, not because you are weak, not because you lack discipline or willpower, but because your brain is doing exactly what it is designed to do. It is searching for something it was trained to expect. And the presence of it registered not just emotionally, but neurologically as something missing and as something unresolved. We'll be right back after a short break. Stay with me, because after this, we will talk about what this means for your healing and, more importantly, what you can actually do with it. Welcome back. So here is the reframe. Your mind is not betraying you. It is not weakness. it is not broken. It is doing something incredible human. It is grieving the loss of a pattern it relies on. And here is why that matters. Because the moment you stop seeing the intrusive thought as evidence of failure and start seeing them as the neutral process of a mind rewiring itself, everything shifts. You are not stuck, you are in the middle of a process, a real biological, deep human process of rewiring. And that process takes time. It takes new experience, new pattern, new moment that begins to build different road in the mind. Not roads that erase where you have been, but roads that give you somewhere new to go. And every day you get up and move forward. Even when the old thoughts comes back, you are laying new ground, brick by brick, step by step, quietly, faithfully, even when it does not feel like it. So what do you do when the mind pulls you back? First, you stop fighting it with shame. Shame makes it louder. Shame had a second layer of pain on top of the first. When the thought comes, and it will come, you acknowledge it without judgment. There it is again. I see you, and I'm not going to let you drive today. Secondly, you interrupt the pattern gently, not by suppressing it, but by redirecting it. When you notice the spiral beginning, move your body, change the environment, do something with your hands, call someone who grants you, give your brain something present to attach to, because the mind follows attention. And you get to choose with practice, with patience, where your attention goes. Thirdly, you build new patterns deliberately, new routines, new experience, new moment that belongs entirely to who you are now, because the brain rewires through repetition. And every new pattern you build, it quietly replaces the one that keeps pulling you back. This is not a quick process, but it's a real one, and you are already further along in it than you realize. There will come a day when the thoughts surface and it won't pull you under. It will just pass like a cloud moving through, present for a moment and then gone. Not because you forced it away, not because you stopped caring about what you had, but because you will have built enough ground beneath you that the old roads no longer lives anywhere that controls you. And on that day, you won't just feel better, you will feel free, not from the memory, but from the weight of it. And that freedom is already being built right now. In every moment you choose to keep going. If this episode brought you relief today, share it. Pass it to someone who thinks he's losing his mind because he can't stop thinking about her. Tell him there is nothing wrong with you. Your mind is just doing what mind do, and there is a way through it. Subscribe so you are here when the next episode drops, because next we ask one of the most honest and important questions in the entire series. Are you missing her, or are you missing what you had? That distinction will change everything. Until next time, be patient with your mind. It is not your enemy. It is just finding its way, and so are you.